For 30 years, a commission in commercial real estate, or CRE, properties used for business purposes rather than residential living, was essentially a tax on information. You were the primary filter for market data, holding the comps and off-market whispers that clients simply couldn't access without you. The era of the data gatekeeper is closing. With AI tools instantly underwriting rent rolls and drafting an LOI, a letter of intent outlining the preliminary terms of a deal, data has become a free commodity. If your value is tied to running reports on CoStar, a global provider of commercial real estate data, automation is already doing your job faster. This creates a commodity trap for the human broker. You end up spending 3 hours a week explaining basic market mechanics to unqualified leads. That is 150 hours a year, nearly an entire work month, spent on free consulting before you even know if the lead is qualified. This pressure is visible in the South Bay, a region in the southwest corner of Los Angeles County known for its industrial hubs. Here, generalist fees are trending downward. Legacy owners ignore cold calls, and top recruits leave for firms that provide active marketing support instead of just a desk and a phone. Edwin Duterte, a commercial investment associate at eXp Commercial, a cloud-based real estate brokerage, observed this shift early. He realized that the only way to avoid the trap is to abandon manual sales tactics and build a media-first operational fortress. The manual brokerage model is losing its competitive edge. Without a shift to high-fidelity media production, generalist brokers risk being entirely replaced by the same algorithms currently automating their paperwork. Neutralizing the consulting trap begins with a digital clone, a library of your expertise that works for you 24 hours a day. This is asynchronous sales enablement. You record high-fidelity objection killer videos that answer common market questions. Instead of repeating the same lecture about interest rates or zoning every Tuesday, you send a link. This pre-meeting content filters out low-intent leads. Serious clients arrive at the first meeting already understanding your authority, which allows you to skip the education phase and go straight to closing the deal. But the South Bay has a deeper problem, an inventory crisis. Prime warehouses in Torrance and retail blocks in San Pedro are held by baby boomer legacy owners. They receive 10 cold calls a week and view every broker as a shark circling their hard work. To bypass the wall, you use the Trojan horse strategy. You stop calling to ask for a deal and instead invite them into a studio to honor their life's work by documenting local history, like the coastal erosion records seen here. This creates a psychological pattern interrupt. You are no longer a salesperson asking for their building. You are a historian validating their legacy. In that moment of surprise, the adversarial relationship becomes collaborative. This professional production builds deep trust. When that owner is finally ready to sell, you are the only broker they consider, giving you exclusive access to off-market listings before they ever hit the public market. This media presence also solves the talent bottleneck. High-tier Gen Z and millennial brokers refuse to work for dinosaur firms that only offer a cubicle. They want to be known in the market, not stuck behind a phone. By offering recruits access to a professional studio and support for their personal brand, your firm becomes a magnet for talent. You are providing them with the platform they need to build their own book of business. Providing this infrastructure for fame gives the senior broker financial leverage. Ambitious agents will often accept more favorable commission splits because the firm is providing the marketing firepower they need to succeed quickly. Finally, media dominance stops the leak of fee compression. Most brokers market themselves as generalists, which makes them interchangeable and easy to negotiate down. Modern clients search for specific solutions. A biotech CEO doesn't search for a South Bay agent. They search for life science conversions in El Segundo. If you have the only video series on that topic, you become the only option. This is the authority curve. By recording a focused micro-series, a short run of videos dedicated to a niche, like medical offices in Torrance, your perceived value compounds over time, while the generalist stays flat. Becoming a subject matter expert, or SME, a person with deep authority in a specific field, eliminates fee negotiations. Clients aren't paying for a generic service. They are paying a premium for exclusive access to your niche expertise. As artificial intelligence takes over the data-heavy aspects of the trade, it raises a question: what is left for the human broker to do? The value shifts to the human premium. the skills machines cannot replicate. AI cannot empathize with distressed sellers, navigate local zoning councils, or use humor to diffuse negotiations. The future is a division of labor. AI handles commoditized tasks like comps and contracts, while you focus on high-value human interaction. High-fidelity video is the bridge, broadcasting your personality and ethics to the market at a scale one-on-one meetings cannot reach. Quality matters here. A graining webcam call feels disposable and generic. A professional 4K studio session signals prestige, telling the client that their multi-million-dollar asset deserves a premium level of attention. As AI-generated deepfakes become common, high-fidelity production acts as a technical signal of reality. 4K resolution and professional lighting capture the subtle micro-expressions and skin textures that AI still struggles to simulate, providing a physical, undeniable proof of humanity. The digital shelf space for niche authority in the South Bay is currently wide open. However, the first broker to record the definitive series for a specific territory will be the one who owns it. Partnering with Voxel Micro Video Labs allows you to establish authority in the South Bay market before the window of opportunity closes. Stepping out of the commodity trap and into the studio is the only way to claim a niche, future-proof your career, and finally name your own price.